Hello, my name is Sue Rigby. I'm an instructor of Quantum Touch Level 2 Becoming Supercharged, and I would like to share with you a little of what this workshop is all about. It's a natural progression from the Level 1 Becoming Energized workshop, and it's a fun workshop. It really is what the name says. You become supercharged yourself. You learn how to supercharge the energy. It's a workshop that was created by Richard Gordon, our founder, in conjunction with Mary Dare, who is a Native American elder. And together, they devised all the techniques that you will learn on this workshop. It's a hands-on healing workshop, and it conforms to all the principles that you learn in level 1, including the breathing, the attention and intention. You're working with life force energy, this animating current of life, and it's a great workshop for connecting much more deeply than you do in the level 1 workshop. You learn how to focus the energy more directly to an area of concern, and you can communicate very deeply with the tissue that is involved, or maybe it's an issue that somebody needs help with. And having discerned that and communicated with this area, you can then change and adapt the way that you offer energy to this area so that it's exactly what the body needs, what the inner healer needs to help support the person and their well-being. Richard Gordon believes that the chakras that create the physical body, and within us all there is a central channel through which the life force energy moves, and this channel changes in response to the life force energy that we are moving through it. And the aim in quantum touch is always to raise our resonance to a higher and higher level. When we do this, we can expand the energy that we are offering to somebody. And we can work with those chakras to enhance and boost the energy. We can connect with them, and we can then amplify the energy that we move through those channels. And when we do this, it brings everything to this great super high level. In quantum touch, Richard is always keen to find ways to make things quicker, to make them easier, to make them shortcuts for them, to make them more fun. So having learned how to amplify this energy on a supercharged level, you will then learn how to do that much more quickly with a short technique for doing this. In the workshop, you will learn about the energetic blueprint for well-being, and this consists of 12 specific colours. And when we are healthy, when we are fit, when we are functioning to our highest level, these colours are vivid, they're vibrant, they're rich and bright. And sometimes when we are less well, when we are less healthy, if we have some kind of problem, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, these colours are not functioning at this high level. And using the becoming supercharged techniques and these colours, we can offer energy to specific areas of concern. So some colours correspond to physical concerns, physical areas of the body. Some of them correspond to emotional issues, some to mental problems, and some can be used for spiritual issues. And in this workshop, you will find that you enhance your intuitive abilities along with everything else that you do on that. So that's something else that is becoming supercharged within the workshop. Having learned what the colours are, you can then focus healing for somebody. You can offer energy to exactly where somebody needs it. And if the inner healer finds that the energy is needed elsewhere, then the energy will be channeled to that place. And so the inner healer is always directing the energy to where it's needed most and helping the person that you're working with to heal themselves. Using colours from the Energetic Blueprint for Wellbeing, you will also connect to Primary Universal Cellular Pattern. And this is a pattern from the earth connected to a sound. And you have the energy of the pattern and the sound uniting. And this symbol it means wholeness, oneness, unity. And it's a wonderful way of achieving that sense of wholeness and oneness and unity. You can use the pattern in conjunction with the 12 colours from the Energetic Blueprint for Wellbeing. You can use them for specific areas of concern. So if somebody has some emotional issues, you can then work with emotional concerns. If somebody has mental issues, you can focus the energy using those colours and the Primary Universal Cellular Pattern together to help address those concerns. And so you can tailor what you offer to meet the needs of the person that you are working with. When you know these 12 colours and the pattern, you can also extend the way that a healing continues. It's natural for a healing to continue long after a quantum touch session has finished, but using specific colours from the Blueprint for Wellbeing and another technique, you can enhance that healing and help it continue for another 2, 3, 4 days, even longer, for as long as the person needs that extra support to continue the healing. Having learnt the pattern, you can also use the pattern in different ways, moving it through your own body in different ways to raise your resonance. And each time you raise your resonance, the energy becomes more supercharged, going to higher and higher levels, which again boosts the healing that you are offering to somebody and supporting their well-being even more. An area of concern for many people is their digestive well-being. Some people are concerned with their weight. Maybe they are overweight or underweight. And some people have issues with their digestion. Using the Primary Universal Cellular Pattern and specific colours from the Energetic Blueprint for Wellbeing, you can support somebody in healing their digestive system. Many of the problems linked to weight can be emotional. Feeling overweight or underweight can be a very emotive issue, and people find it very difficult to cope with that. So by supporting somebody's emotional well-being, first of all, you're giving them the confidence and the support they need to go on to be able to heal the physical aspects of their digestive system. And that can just be that their digestive system functions much more smoothly, much more easily, with that less upset. And it's a process that can be continuing. When you're doing it, when you learn it in the workshop, it's something that you can do to support your own well-being, your own digestive system. In the level 1 workshop, you will have learnt various techniques for manifestation, for manifesting your desires. And this continues in the Becoming Supercharged workshop. The idea is that we link into your desires and bring them closer to reality, bring them closer to fruition. And we bring these desires through our energetic fields, through our cells, into our physical bodies. And on the workshop, you will be supporting each other with that also. One area that people are particularly interested in as time goes on is living a long and healthy life. And you will learn a technique called the longevity technique. And this supports the body in rejuvenating itself, restoring cells, restoring your physical body, restoring your field, and raising the vibration to a higher level that supports that. And as you do that, and it's something that you can do for yourself regularly on a daily basis to enhance its effectiveness, it will help support you in living a more active, healthier, longer life. Towards the end of the workshop, we look at how you can connect to universal wisdom. And the universe is always ready to offer support, to offer guidance, once you know how to connect with it and ask for that guidance. And so you will learn a meditation that will help support you in this. And the answer always comes, not necessarily in the form that you might be expecting, and not necessarily immediately, but it comes, and you have time to allow that to build and to become clearer and clearer. So you learn that in the workshop, and again, this is something that you can take away with you from the workshop and use it to enhance your own life. At the very end of the workshop, you learn how to connect to universal love. And that is the essence of quantum touch. It's what quantum touch is all about. And so it's a beautiful way to bring the workshop to a close. It leaves you feeling fully supercharged, and it just enhances what is a wonderful, vibrant workshop. I hope you found this video informative, and I hope you feel inspired to continue your quantum touch journey. Thank you for listening.